Music in the Cafe, a Lukanette alternate universe month-long fanfiction. Each day will be based on a writing prompt from the Lukanette September 2019 calendar. I do not own this calendar. I will be linking the Tumblr post I found it in the description box below. Thank you for reading, listening, or watching. Please enjoy. Day 12. Flavor. Mia, your medium cinnamon latte is ready, Marinette said with a wide smile. The customer came up and thanked her. Did you see the opening act at the mall last night? It was like angel music, Mia chattered. Marinette nodded. Yes, I did. And yes, he was really, really good, Marinette said wistfully, thinking of Luca. They weren't officially together in a dating way, but in Marinette's head, she liked to think that he was already her boyfriend. Call her crazy, but she was sure it was gonna happen. I hope he sings there again. I would happily stand in the rain for that voice, Mia continued. Marinette felt pride built up in her. I would too, she agreed. Ta-ta, I must be off. Thank you oh so much. This is the best coffee shop in all of Paris. Mia waved off and left the cafe. No one else was in, so Marinette just hummed to herself, thinking of last Friday. Luca had done phenomenally. The crowd was cheering and so many people were coming in and leaving the mall came to watch him perform. He had real talent, and Marinette hoped that it would be shown to the world one day. He sang some covers and some original songs too. Sass and Luca had become such good friends since the night they had met. Then again, wouldn't you want to befriend the person who helped you get started on making your dreams a reality? There was a reason that Marinette and Tiki were such good friends. The door chimed and Marinette sang out a hello before even seeing the new customer. When Marinette saw who it was, her smile slightly faltered. It was Lila. Of course, it had to be Lila. Why did it have to be Lila? Couldn't the universe just give her a break? First Chloe, and now this girl. What can I do for you? Marinette said in a falsely cheery voice. Lila plastered on an equally faked smile. How about a large mocha? Marinette nodded and completed the transaction. Normally she'd conversate with her customers and befriend them, but this girl was an exception. Marinette kind of really wanted her out of the store as soon as possible. Being around her just made an aura that Marinette didn't like. So, you're friends with Luca? Lila's honeyed voice rang out in the quiet silence of the coffee shop, despite the soft music playing. Marinette bit her lip to keep from snapping, Yeah, what's it to you? Yes, I am, Marinette said dominantly. Oh, Lila sighed. Did you know he sings? Marinette wanted to roll her eyes. Yeah, duh. Of course she knew. He'd sang at her cafe, for God's sake. Then, the same night that Lila first came into said cafe. Yes, I do, Marinette said tightly. She caught a charming, but also calculated look on Lila's face when she turned to make the espresso. He sings awfully well. I don't know if you know this, but he performed at the mall recently. Lila continued to talk. Marinette opened her mouth in an O shape, not trusting her mouth to say anything nice. Of course she knew that. She helped make it happen. Ugh. I play a couple instruments. Do you think me and him should do a duet? We'd sound very good together, Lila hummed. Marinette bit her tongue, thinking about what she should say for a couple seconds. Well, you can ask, she settled on. Oh, I guess you've never seen me perform. Silly me asking you for an opinion. I'm dearly sorry for putting you in such a position. You know, when I was only a freshman in high school in Haiti, I made a choir. It was very fun, and all the kids looked up to me because the choir brought them so much joy. Lila mused. Marinette raised a brow and frowned slightly. I thought you schooled in Finland for your freshman year, Marinette questioned. Lila's face turned beet red, and she giggled awkwardly. Ouch. It was thin and shrill, just like Luca described it. Not something that you'd want to hear every day. Oh, right. Yeah, Haiti was 8th grade, Lila said quickly, but her features pulled themselves into a confused expression. Wait, how do you know about that? She asked. Marinette shrugged. Luca told me, she said. She wasn't paying enough attention to see that Lila tensed up and mildly panicked. Nor did she see Lila's cocky smile and devious eyes shine when she heard that Luca had spoken about her. Oh! The brunette chirped. Marinette set down the to-go cup with a large Freudian smile. Here, she said brightly. Lila smiled and took the cup. Unfortunately, she didn't even move her feet and just continued to stay in the cafe. I had no idea Luca came here, Lila began. Although, I don't know why I thought that. The coffee is excellent. Marinette smiled, even though she questioned the truth in this girl's words. Thank you, Marinette said politely. I am so truly lucky that Luca is my work partner, Lila continued on. Marinette wanted to scream. He's so helpful, Lila sighed wistfully. Marinette felt her hand unconsciously close into a tight fist. She wasn't a violent nor aggressive person, but she was super annoyed. We work wonderfully together. Don't you think so? Lila asked her with an innocent look. I'm sure you do, Marinette lied right through her teeth. I'm sure you do. Lila smiled happily and took another sip of the coffee. I do wish that we talk more, me and him, but work keeps us oh so busy, Lila said sadly. That's unfortunate, Marinette said slowly. Lila clicked her tongue. It is, she mused. The two were silent for a couple of minutes. Lila was sipping her coffee and Marinette was cleaning and wiping down counters over and over. Anything that could keep her looking busy and distract herself from the brunette in her cafe. If, per se, me and Luca were to join forces and become singing sensations, would you be oh so kind to let us use your stage? Lila asked her. Her voice was sweet as candy. Marinette's breath hitched in her throat. Lila and Luca? As partners singing romantic duets? Yeah, she was not okay with that. The cafe owner plastered on a smile that was so sugary sweet, it rivaled the corn syrup flavor she had in her cafe for those frappuccinos that people were still obsessed with. Of course! Lila beamed at her. Lovely. Lila pulled out a bar stool, making a screeching noise that Marinette grimaced at, but she didn't seem to bat an eye. Plopping herself down, Marinette made a mental note to disinfect that seat after she left. So, how long have you known Luca? Lila asked. Marinette bit her lip and thought. I'd say 6 or 7 months, Marinette guessed. Lila nodded. Oh, you're so lucky. I've only known him for 1, Lila said glumly, making Marinette smirk on the inside. I'm just so glad we've gotten so close in just one, though, Lila added cheerfully. Marinette gripped to the pitcher she was wiping down just a bit tighter. That's good, Marinette forced out a bright tone through her gritted teeth. It is, Lila said. Her face seemed almost smug. Marinette relished in the knowledge that Lila didn't even realize how much Luca actually disliked her. Lila's definition of close must have been warped, because she knew nothing about him and just blabbered about herself all day, every day. Besides, Marinette was basically his girlfriend, and that dwarfed whatever Lila thought she was to him. I do hope the company has told them about the trip, Lila said, changing the subject again. Wow, this girl flew around all topics. Yes, that would be ideal, Marinette said. Lila laughed. They told me it would be for at least a week and a half. Marinette lost her breath for a second. Not seeing Luca in the mornings for at least a week and a half? Oh, that would be torture. Marinette was not liking this trip one bit. For one, she couldn't see him, and she was a bit protective and kind of jealous. Two, the fact that it was with Lila was so nerve-wracking and made her even more jealous. Oh, Marinette lied smoothly, though there was a wave of snarling anger inside. Oh, well, look at the time. I must be off. I will come back very, very soon. Ciao. Lila quickly jumped up and out of the seat and flew out the door. Marinette groaned loudly the moment the door closed. I hate that girl, she said to an empty coffee shop. Marinette snagged a macaroon from the back and took a bite. She needed something sweet to balance out the sour taste that was left in her mouth from conversating with Lila.